today, at 65 years old, I am self-deprecating on stage, and I got a lot to be self-deprecating about. But when I was 25, 30 years old, there was no self-deprecation. You know, that was the difference between Dice and the other comics. And Mitzi herself told me, when I stopped doing the Travolta act and started doing Dice, she said, it's never going to work. And I go, yeah, why's that? And she goes, number one, it's too tough, and it's not self-deprecating. I go, just leave me at the Westwood Comedy Store. Let me worry about it. And Mitzi loved me from the first day she met me. When I came down what I called the runway walk from Westwood, she called, I auditioned at the store, did a 28-minute audition, and this MC starts screaming at me when I come off the stage. I didn't know who he was. And he goes, you're never going to play this fucking club again. I go, are you the owner? Because I'm 21. So I'm a 21-year-old Brooklynite who doesn't give a fuck. If you're in my way, I'm going to get you out of my way. So I said, are you the owner of the club? And he goes, no. I go, well, I didn't come 3,000 miles to do 3 minutes, so get out of my way. I get a call from the Comedy Store. I was staying with a friend. You're playing Westwood tonight. You got to come sign papers at the Comedy Store. So I go to Westwood. There was a lady from Brooklyn, Adele. After my set, she goes, Mitzi wants to meet you. So I got signed as a regular first night. Okay. Because I did that whole Travolta act, and by then Stallone, I'm doing Sly as Rocky in it. And so I come to the store, and she's standing with August and Ollie Joe and Alan Stevens, who I'm great friends with today, and, you know, just all Biff Maynard. I don't even think you met some of these guys by the time, you know.
I've met Alan.
Okay, well, Alan's around. Alan's great, you know.
He was always around back then.
I love Alan. And he's one of my best friends, actually. And
he worked on Roseanne's show, too, right?
Yeah, he produced Roseanne. He produced Arliss. You know, he's got a heavy history.
Arliss, too?
He was out with Kennison and the Outlaws. He did all that. You know, great comic, you know, on top of great producer and writer. So Mitzi's with all these guys. You know, I didn't know. I'm in comedy for, 8 months. I started September 13th, 78. I'm in L.A. February of 79. Why? Because this one comic who you knew, Mitchell Walters, came back to Brooklyn. That's where he was from. And he happened to come in on a weekend. I was headlining, and he's asking, who the fuck is this guy doing the Travolta? And the owners told him. So he talks to my father. He keeps calling my father in the office, who I was working for, you know, because there was no job I could have. I was at clubs every night. From the first night I got on stage, that was it. I'm performing every night, everywhere. And I just dedicated my life to it. And that's what it takes, as you know. You know, I love when Pitbull says, how did I get lucky? Hard work got me lucky. That's all it's about. Hard work and belief and knowing what you have inside to give.